What is going on, guys? Welcome to Reel and Roll. My name is Chase. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. It goes a long ways. I really appreciate it. Today we're going to be taking a close look at Ben Milliken's Hangover from 6 Sense. Ben Milikin helped develop this bait. Shout out to him. He is an incredible YouTuber. He is a great fisherman. But today we are going to be looking at his bait, the one that he designed, and we're going to do a little bit of a comparison against the old school Magdraft from MegaBass. Don't forget, once again, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's reel and roll. To start things off, Ben Milliken's Hangover line through swim bait from 6 Sense. Comes in a package like this. This is the Ghost Minnow. It comes in at 6.25 inches and weighs 2.5 ounces. It is the slow sinking version. Now, this bait itself comes with a hook and it comes with a split ring. It is not a very good hook. So the first thing that I did was I swapped out the treble hook with a Vector Hooks Tornado Treble size 1. All right, these things have an offset hook point, so they have a little twist in them, and they are chemically sharpened. It is a line through swim bait. What does that mean? That means that there is a little plastic tube that starts here and comes out back here, and that is what you run your line through to tie this thing up. So you have to put your line through the tube, and at the end you tie on a treble hook. This bait is touchy, very, very, very touchy. Now, I did recently see a video by Ben Milikin that said, hey, if you just want to cast and wind, you're going to want the heavy sink because it's going to be the easiest to just cast out there and wind in. The slow sink is not that. If you reel the bait too slow, it's going to do this really big wobble back and forth. Like, I mean, it's literally going to turn on its side, and sometimes it's going to catch too far on one side, and it's just going to start to twist in circles. Now, if you reel it too fast, it's going to come right up to the surface. Now, the bait's not only going to come right up to the surface, but it's also going to turn on its side when you're reeling it too fast. The bait does turn on its side a lot. You need to dial in the retrieve speed. Big time, big time, big time. On slack line, this bait falls really weird. So it does nose down because all your weight is in the front, and it does this weird kind of back and forth. Sometimes it'll spiral and get the line kind of caught up in the treble hook. Not a big deal, but it does fall like a dead bait fish. I'm having a lot of issues dialing in how to exactly retrieve this. I find the sweet spot once in a while, but once every 3 casts. By the time I get it back to the boat, it's like, okay, no, that's where I need to be casting it at. But as a quick comparison, we're gonna throw on the good old MegaBass Magdraft and see kind of how it compares. So we have our Magdraft tied on. The first thing that I gotta point out is it has a much slimmer profile to it, that is for sure. It's also quite a bit lighter. I don't have all the exact specs on the Magdraft, but this is the slow sink version. Now, the thing about the Magdraft is that it only has a line tie on the nose, right here, and the hook itself is on the bottom, just like that. This goes into the body, and there is a little magnet in there that keeps this hook in place. So on the initial fall, the Magdraft does have a nice little spiral to it, which is pretty tight. I do like that quite a bit. In addition to that, man, this bait is a lot easier to retrieve than this one. The Hangover, you really have to work to find that sweet spot. The Magdraft feels a lot more natural. Now, that could be a result of the fact that I fished a Magdraft a lot more than the Hangover, but in general, it does feel like this one is quite a bit easier to fish. One thing that I noticed immediately was that as I retrieved this bait back to the kayak, it would always surface, I mean, a couple feet away, right? Even with my rod tip down. This one, the Magdraft, stayed down for much longer in the water column. When I'm throwing a Magdraft, fishing it on a Trike 3X rod is perfect because you want your speed, you know, your retrieval to be in the zone, right? Not too fast, not too slow. On the Trike 3X, you can feel the paddle tail moving back and forth. And you can also feel when the bait starts to roll, just because of how sensitive these rods are, which is really nice when you're swim bait fishing. That way you know if you have the perfect retrieve or not. The Magdraft does retail at around $20. It may be higher or lower than that at your local Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's. But overall, right, looking at Ben Milliken's Sense Hangover and the MegaBass Magdraft, if you are just getting started on your fishing journey, or you want to start getting into the larger swim bait game, right? These are both right around 6 inches. They're pretty big, they're pretty heavy. I have to recommend the Magdraft. It is a lot easier to fish. Now, I'm sure there is a time and place for this monster, and I know that there's a lot of anglers who've had success on it. I know that they have won tournaments on it. I'm not saying the Hangover is a bad bait. I am just not a fan over it. I will probably keep fishing the Magdraft in different scenarios where I want to fish a swim bait. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I had a fantastic time out on the water. Gotta hand it to the Magdraft, man. This bait is phenomenal. It's been around for a while. It's gonna be around for a lot longer. I think with a couple adjustments on the Hangover, it could be a phenomenal line through swim bait, but right now, I think I'm gonna be sticking with the good old Magdraft. So, announcement, we have got a big event coming up, all right? We're about to hit 2,000 subscribers. Right now, this morning, July 27th, 2024, we are currently at 1,800. So we need to push to get those extra 200, guys. And when we hit those 2,000 subscribers, we're gonna do a fantastic giveaway. Number one, we're gonna do a custom reel and roll hat. It might be like this one, it might be a little different, but these hats are absolutely sick. All right, we're also gonna be giving away some Vector hooks. We're gonna be doing some X-Zone Lures soft plastic, maybe the new Stealth Minnow. We'll see what happens. We're gonna be giving away some fishing line. We're gonna be giving away some Wicked Weights quality tungsten. It's gonna be a big package that's worth about $200 total, okay, retail. So remember, you need to hit that subscribe button, you need to comment below, and you need to share this video. All right, guys, let's get to 2,000 subscribers together. Reel and roll, baby.
To enter the giveaway, 1. Be subscribed to Reel and Roll. 2. Comment below, Reel and Roll. 3. Share this video. You can share this video on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube. Giveaway entry is only valid until Reel and Roll is at or over 2,000 subscribers. Once Reel and Roll is at 2,000 subscribers, a drawing will be done and the results will be posted at the end of the next video. Winner will be contacted through the comment section of this video.